here's an interesting question for you. If you had to go back and talk to your 20 years old self and tell him, look, this is one habit that is going to completely transform your life, what would that habit be? And you see, somebody asked me that question recently, and I was thinking, oh my God, it would be visualization, it would be shift your identity, it would be so many things came to life, meditation, all those things that I'm doing now. But then I paused and something else came to mind. And I was like, that's it. And it's so simple, but it's to have a gratitude journal and to write in it every single day. And I know this is so cliche, right? And you feel, oh my God, this is so underwhelming. But the reality is that it is definitely the one habit in 2018 that has completely transformed my life. It is the big domino that pushed out a lot of other habits, a lot of positive changes into my life. And the fact of the matter is that cultivating gratitude every single day, really opening your journal in the morning, you write down 10 things that you appreciate and you really feel the appreciation, will completely transform your mindset. It will transform your identity, it will transform how you see the world, it will make you happier, it will make you healthier. It creates really a state where you're able to balance your emotional state, your mental state so much better. And not only that, but science has shown that there is tremendous benefits to having gratitude in your life every single day. But you see, this is a habit that you have to cultivate every single day. And the power of gratitude is in its simplicity. It's easy to do, but it's easy not to do. But all you really do is to learn to control your attention. What you focus on expand. And the world is designed to grab your attention with everything that is wrong, and with the marketing and with the news and with the fake news and with the social media and with everything is trying to grab your attention. And a lot of it is a lot of garbage, is a lot of dull, negative information that doesn't do anything for you apart from creating anxiety and doubt and comparison and division and bitterness and anger and lust and whatever else it might be, right? This is how the world is. So if you don't learn and if you don't focus your attention on what is positive, what you can appreciate, what is going well in your world, what you do well, what is beautiful in this world, and you don't make it a habit of growing that and creating a mind that naturally starts to look for things to appreciate in your life, it's no wonder why so many people are unable to deal with the anxiety, unable to deal with all the negative thoughts that pollute their mind. They're unable to deal with the bitterness and all those, thoughts and emotions that the mind creates because they don't have the antidote. They don't have something else to balance out all those forces. And I think this is what gratitude did for me in my life. When I started doing this after the Bob Proctor Paradigm Shift seminar, it was a 1-year challenge. Every day you're gonna write down in your gratitude journal, and you're gonna do it every day, right? That was Bob Proctor energy. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna do it. And he's gonna say it's gonna make you rich, it's gonna change your life, he's gonna do all those things. I was like, what's the worst thing that can happen? And I started writing every single day. And at first, you're not gonna see a lot of changes, but it is really like a compound effect. At some point, it just takes off. And still then, you're not gonna see the changes because you're so living it every single day, right? And you're witnessing the changes and so on. But when you look back at your, mindset down the track and your emotional mood down the track and your attention to what you pay attention to and how your life has shifted and how your energy has shifted and what you're attracting has shifted and how the people in your life treat you differently and so on, you start to realize that what is it that led, I talk about the domino that led to a lot of other dominoes. For me, that was gratitude. When I started journaling gratitude, I was in a very bad place in my life. 2018 was a very, very difficult year. So it's difficult to journal gratitude when you feel like, your life is shit, basically, and you're like down in a hole and you're not making money and your business is not doing very well and your relationship just fail and you feel like, oh my God, what is happening, right? So in that moment, you feel like, well, there's nothing to be grateful for. But I'm so glad I did, because it's in those moments when you need it the most. Because again, the world is made of polarity. what is wrong and bad and ugly and broken is always available. And what is good and loving and compassionate and abundant and nice and kind and full of light is also always available. It only matters what you focus on. And if you, again, don't train your mind, if you don't learn it, if you don't condition it, it will go to whatever it is conditioned to do. And by default, it's my personal opinion that the ego loves the drama, loves the ugly, loves the negative, and loves to just lose itself in the darkness and the spiral. So we gotta learn to discipline ourselves, and I strongly believe today that gratitude is the biggest antidote to anxiety, fear, and so on. So if you want to learn to create a mind that you can control, that is positive, that is loving, that is kind, that is, you know, in a good shape, even when bad things happen, even when life gets tough, because it is inevitable. But with gratitude in your life as a tool, you can always balance out what is happening and find a new way to deal with the situation, and find the good and find the silver lining and really bounce back. And it is so important, because what's the opposite? You know, dwelling, becoming a victim, self-pitying yourself, victimizing yourself, dramatizing what's happening is not going to make your life better. So if I could go to my 20 years old self, I would tell him, start journaling gratitude, and then it will be visualization and meditation. But that's maybe for another video. If you've been journaling gratitude and if you feel like it's been changing your life, let me know. Let me know down in the comment the positive effect of, you know, gratitude in your life. And if you've tried on and off, or if you've never tried, I strongly invite you to take that challenge on 1 month, or if you want to stretch yourself, 1 year. You know, get a cheap little book like this, whatever, right? And every day, in the morning, start the day and write down 10 things that you can appreciate and really feel it, right? It can be small things, big things, but also find qualities and things you do that you can appreciate. And it is a game changer. You stack it up, you pile it up every single day. You start to rewire your mind. You start to think differently. You start to focus differently. All of a sudden, your mind starts to look for more things to be grateful for. And from then, it's a game changer, because it starts to bring in so many things. Remember, a negative mind never creates a positive life. It is your responsibility on what you focus on. Your attention is your superpower. Let me know what you think down in the comment. Make sure you subscribe to see more of this type of videos. I'll see you next time. Be well.